what was really exciting is Scott was even interested in the bulb layer, which I think is one of the most important layers, especially here in Chicago with how long our winters seem to be. And so, so we got to put in this perennial bulb layer, and all the bulbs we use are naturalizing bulbs, so they get better and bigger every year. So there's going to be more and more. So as the years go on, here's the crocus thomasinianus and the ruby giant. And I'm going to be sending out, like Anne-Marie is going to send all of you a plant list of all of this material, the bulb list and the plant list for all these gardens. So sorry I didn't put the names on all of these slides, but we will be getting that to you. But yeah, so all of these bulbs will be coming back year after year, so we don't have to put the money in every year to replace them, and they're all strong, tough bulbs. So as you enter the park in the spring, you're seeing this nice little pop of pink, and it's one of the first bulbs that we get to see. And then the next layer in the same area is these beautiful Fritillaria radiana, and those give you some height and verticality and kind of drifts your eye through the space underneath these clouds of Chinodoxa, big blue or blue giant, and the Scylla mischkoiana, and the two tones of the blue add depth and kind of drama instead of just having all Chinodoxa. So as I mix those two bulbs together before throwing them out and cascading out, I talk more about that in the next lecture about how we do the mixes and how we place them out to make it look more natural. And then the next layer, a few weeks later, we get the Narcissus thalia, which is this beautiful white daffodil, and it bloomed for like 4 or 5 weeks this year. I don't know if that's just, I think we just had a beautiful spring, wet, cool. They lasted forever and ever, and having this dappled shaded space also made them last a little bit longer. And then mixing the bulbs with the soft blue as the Chinodoxa finished up, that's the Brunnera macrophylla and Polemonium heaven sent. So, you know, using the perennials and kind of accenting it with these daffodils drifting through really make an impact. And I mean, our bulb display lasted almost 2 months, I think. So those are moments that you would just miss out on and have nothing available for people to see. And all of the emerging perennials are great and beautiful, but it's nice to have this color to impact people. And then, you know, this is a close-up of some of the intricacy and how up towards the front of the planting, I would add in some dabbled, like the Fritillaria meleagris here. And there's also the Muscari. I did the combination with Ocean Magic and the straight Armenicum. So that is, yeah, so you can add some of that intricacy. It doesn't have to be out throughout the whole planting, but towards the front where people really see it and can see the detail of the snake head and the checkered pattern of those little lanterns is really special and something people like to see. And in the next little clip here, you can see the Narcissus thalia are planted within the Aster divaricatus, and those will cover up once they get larger the Narcissus thalia, which will, you know, hide the bulb foliage, which is also a huge issue, and there's no reason to go back in there and have that maintenance of cleaning up the dead bulb foliage. And at the end there, you see the little bit of Epimedium rubrum, that gorgeous chartreuse new foliage before it starts getting the red veins in it. Looks awesome with the Armenicum. So when you're laying out your bulbs, you have to, you know, think of all of those little moments that you get in all of these different combinations, even if it's with the perennials and the bulbs there.